Welcome to Root Zones, bringing you the good news and the bad news of crypto. My name is Wayne.
And my name is Manish.
Manish, everything is looking good.
Yes,
Yeah, so let's,
it's looking
yeah,
good.
all right,
Yeah.
awesome. So today, a 33-year-old Dogecoin investor refuses to sell despite losing over 167,000 in a single day. Global Costes Soto, I hope I didn't butcher his name, says that he invested over $250,000 in Dogecoin in February and believed that he would become a millionaire. And on April 15, he became a millionaire. But on Monday, the top cryptocurrency of the market value, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin, started to crash following the news of the China crackdown, with losses extending on to Tuesday. Costeso's portfolio contains only Dogecoin and it was hit badly. His holdings are down by 167,000 in a single day of Tuesday alone. He tells CNBC that his portfolio is now worth $831,000. But up till yesterday, I have been a millionaire, he says. If Bitcoin and Ethereum weren't also hit, I would be worried. 4 months ago, when he bought in, Dogecoin was priced at 4 cents. And on May 8th, this crypto of a meme actually was created as a joke in 2013, together with Shiba Inu dog, hit the all-time high at 73 cents. And surprisingly, his holdings actually surpasses $2 million. After his surge, Dogecoin's price continued to fluctuate, and he did mention something that is pretty important. He said, "When I was in this Dogecoin investment, I plan on being in it for at least 1 year. I put my life savings because I knew I would eventually become a millionaire. Whatever happens in the short term doesn't matter to me because I am looking to hold Dogecoin for the years to come. I am truly not worried at the end of the day. I'm sticking to my original plan. Sell 10% of Dogecoin holding once my portfolio reaches $10 million. People get caught up in short term and don't have the patience to see the investments all the way through," he said, with his decisions to hold. So, last statement he made was volatility comes with the territory, and if you can't stomach fluctuation, then maybe you're not cut out for crypto. So,
Yep.
Manish, what do you see?
Seems to be similar story like me. I'm not saying that I have invested around 100k or 200k, but I also invested a good amount here. When I started investing when the Dogecoin was 20 cents, I think 20 24 cents. I invested around 10k, and there was a time when it hit around 16, 17. I was thinking it okay, probably I'm gonna get good one soon. But probably when I'm logging in, I'm a bit disappointed, but I am not lost. I still trust the coin. I still believe in Doji, and probably it's gonna hit soon. I'm going to hold the coin for another 1 year.
Yeah, that's a good strategy. I mean, I still believe to some extent in Elon. Some people call him Elon, and yes, Loon is pronounced as meme.
Yep,
Thank you for that. Sometimes we like to use meme, we use meme, but thanks for that pronunciation.
me.
And yeah, I mean for me, I got in quite early to because of Mr. Loon, who told me about the Coin Hako, and then Dodge was my first investment, and I got in at about 7 cents. I told my sister, she got in at about 8 cents, and then within a few weeks later, it went up to about close to, I think, 40 cents. So that was about 5x of
Yeah.
the coin. So
You invested quite early.
yeah.
Actually, you've been the you would have already milked the entire coin already.
Yeah, that's true. Uh,
Yeah.
in another news, Hedgeye, this model predicts Bitcoin at $1 million. The analyst of Hedgeye Risk Management, an investment research and financial media company based in Stamford, Connecticut, had analyzed Bitcoin's stock to flow argument, which is yesterday's story that we covered, and said that this framework suggests Bitcoin's price potential reaching 1 million later half of 2020, and as much as $10 million by 2030. First, and there was a statement by Mahatma Gandhi saying, first they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, and then you win. And
Hmm.
with that philosophy, they actually went to look at Bitcoin's market cap hitting a 1.2 trillion. And to give some perspective, they said that it that amount of time it taken Bitcoin to be bigger than four largest banks in the United States: JP Morgan, Bank of America, Citibank, and Wells Fargo, as well as four largest payment platforms combined: Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, and Square. And for most long term holders, they understand a confluence and critical factors that will aid you in understanding crypto adoption across the world. And it's very important. I think this news covered this. Number one, corporations accepting payment via cryptocurrency, institutions holding crypto on their balance sheet, asset managers creating new investment vehicles. Number four, the debasement of the US dollars, which Kiyosaki has been advocating. And number five, increasing distrust in central political and monetary institution. And because of these five factors, they know that it's about time that Bitcoin will definitely be the dominant player in the financial markets. And this is looked through the quantitative lens. Now, this framework suggests Bitcoin's price reaching $1 million, as much as $10 million. And the Hedgeye macro team, okay, created an exhaustive daily quantitative dashboard on the range of cryptocurrency and EFT called the Bitcoin Trend Tracker. Check it out, guys, because I did some research on it and it was amazing. And this is a crypto quant dashboard that breaks down price, volume, and volatility among several other metrics in each assets. And the goal is simple: give the investors the same quality quantitative data for cryptocurrency available for other asset classes, reflective of the reality that crypto is here to stay. The Bitcoin Trend Tracker is no different from Hedgeye's other proprietary tools that utilize market-based signals to stay ahead of large movement in any assets. Manish, amazing
Yep,
product.
no doubt about it. The price, what you have just mentioned in couple of years, right? 2030. By
2030.
that 2030, by the time the supply is going to very less and demand is going to be very high, by the time I think probably many more countries is going to adopt it as official currencies, official digital currencies, and many more e-commerce sites, many more gaming industry is going to adopt this Bitcoin, and definitely the demand is going to be high and the price will be up.
Right. So that's all I have in the news, Manish. Over
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah, sure. I have two topics to cover today. First one, under the fact checks, I'm going to share some snippet.
So while Manish set this up, join us daily live on YouTube and Facebook, 9 p.m. Singapore time and 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, smash the like button and subscribe to this channel. Manish, take it away.
Yeah. So many of our friends and followers, subscribers ask us what is the best time to invest into Bitcoin. So there are the four scenario which I want to share with you guys. The snippet speaks itself when the adoption is very low, when the price is low, when the major updates, which is coming soon, the protocol update is coming soon, and before each Bitcoin halving. Yeah. So Wayne, you
Yep.
want to put it your thought on the adoptions or the halving?
Yeah, okay. I haven't read much of the halving, but I think it's something related to the ability to what do you call it? Trigger price increase in price as they do that. I think
Hmm.
it's almost similar to burning. I may be wrong, guys. You know, if
Hmm.
you know exactly what it means and how the mechanics of this, do share in the comment below. That would
Yes,
be
you are right. You are right. I have done some research because some of the cryptos they use the term called burn, whereas Bitcoin use the term called halving.
Okay, so
where
it's the
the
same thing.
periodically, yes, they send certain amount of their bitcoins to a dead wallet.
Correct. And then by doing so, it creates that supply and demand, and
Yes,
naturally,
it maintain the supply and demand, and it, yeah. And anything you
yeah.
want to share about the adoption?
Yeah. So for adoption, I think there's another chart that maybe I might just share on the Facebook. So if you are watching us live on YouTube, you can always head to the Facebook, because Facebook sometimes we put in certain pictures, certain charts, infographics that you can get there, like what Manish is posting now. And
Mhm,
there's another chart that shows that even in the crypto space, I know it's been there like for the last 12 years, or maybe earlier, since 2007, I believe. But
mhm.
we are still in the adoption phase. We haven't reached the peak, so if you are not in on the boat, this is your chance, because we heard people in our generation speaking about missing the millennial bug, missing the during the millennium, with the bust, the boom of the internet, missing Google, missing Yahoo, missing Facebook. We are back again, and with every technology that comes in, there will be a disruption in the marketplace. So that is the disruption that we are seeing right now. It's called the bloodbath, and it's always the best time, because it's one of the greatest wealth transfer. Manish, that's
Correct.
all I have.
Yeah, so I think this is the right time to buy it because there's a bloodbath is going on, and when your prices is low, and covering about the updates. November, Bitcoin is going for a protocol update. So during that time, also are the right time to buy this Bitcoin.
Yeah, I mean, think about portfolio. But of course, there's a separate discussion. I won't go into that.
Yeah, correct. Okay, so I'll move to another section where I'm going to cover about the crypto loan. As an interesting topic, I'm going to share my screen.
Yes, Loon, Dave.
All right, so I'm here in my Binance. You can see it's my account is verified, and I'm here in Binance. How you can access the loan sections? You have to come to finance, go to crypto loans. So when we use this crypto loans, we use it when transferring money to your Binance account. It takes time, and the market is in a dip, and you want to take advantage of the dip. You want to buy it. So the then you can use make use of this loan feature in Binance. So what you can do is, just to let you know, this interest rate is on hourly basis. This is hourly basis rate for your crypto loan, and you should have something to use it as a collateral account. So you have to put your currency or put your tokens as a collateral, and based on that your collateral, you'll be able to borrow the loan of $500 or $700, whatever your collateral tokens are available in your account. So these are the coins. You can use it as a collateral. You have a Cardano, you have a Bitcoin Cash, you have BNP, you have a BTC, DAI, Polkadot, US, and Ethereum. The list goes long. All the top 10 cryptos are there, which you can use it as a collateral amount. Loan terms, you can use it for 7 days, 14 days, 30 days, 90 days, and 80 days. So what you can do is, you can just if you think that your the interested crypto is going towards dip, and you can take a loan, and you will be able to earn more than the interest what you are going to pay to Binance as part of your loan. Then you can go ahead and use this features. Is It's very interesting features. Very less exchange have these features. Binance is one of them.
Right. So
So
maybe if I give an example, collateral in the old traditional sense, you put a collateral on your house. The banks
hmm,
loans you a money, let's say $1 million. You take a devaluating money and buy gold if you know gold is going to go up to 3,000 per ounce in the next 7 days. Instead, you buy the gold, sell the gold, take back your money, and pay back the bank on the interest.
yes,
Right.
that's the same way you can use it as a collateral.
Very
Instead
nice.
of your physical item, you're going to put your existing currency or existing tokens as a collateral.
Very nice.
And this is the four steps you have to follow to take the loan, to
Hmm.
avail the loan. Create a loan request, then you have to transfer your collateral, repay at any time. Means it's not necessarily that you have to complete the tenure, you can just pay anytime, and prorated basis interest will be calculated, and you can just close your loans. So that's all I have it, Wayne, for today's how to.
Awesome. Thank you, Manish, for sharing that. So let's go over and see what's happening in the markets today before we go to some FAQ. Let me share my screen.
Mm.
Here we go, guys. So fear and greed, we came up a bit slightly because there was a bounce that happened on for Bitcoin. I think the lowest we hit was I think slightly below 30,000, just for a bit before we started to move up. So as you can see in the graph, we are coming back a bit up slightly. Nothing major. A lot of FUD is around this coming 2 days, 2 days time. So let's see what happens on Saturday. I mean, Saturday for Singapore and Friday for the US, right? So
Mm.
let's see what happens on there. On the stock side of things, the fear has slightly dropped due to the fact that interest rates will be raised by the Fed government in 2023. And so we still have time for the next 2 years where it will still be 0% interest. And also at the same time, the Feds are buying bonds. So, the bubble is just being shifted. And it's something to just take note in terms of timeline. Let's look at the top 10. In the last 24 hours, Bitcoin is up by 5.16, Ethereum is up by 4.35, USDT is up by 0.05, BNB is up by 5.03, Cardano is up by 8.96, XRP is up by 6.61, Dogecoin is up by 9.75, USD coin is break even, Polkadot is down by 2.58, and Uniswap, making back to the top 10 in market cap, is up by 7.02. Let's see what's happening with Solana. Solana is up by 7.27. Still, prices are good, guys. Something that you want to look into buying because you may not get this price again. Let's look over the last 3 months. Bitcoin is still down. We haven't recovered in the last 3 months. Of course, over a period of 6 months, we are still in the green. Ethereum, 18.84. You can see most of the coins are up, right, in the top 10. Maybe Polkadot didn't do well this year, but I believe they are seated on Ethereum. They have certain roadmap that will be coming out, and myself and Manish will be covering the individual coins at some future state.
Yeah.
Let's head over to the technicals. So the EMA today again, people are still talking about the death cross or the golden cross. Doesn't matter, guys. When you look at the chart on the 1 day period, we support line is still here, right? It's still at a slightly a bit on the 30,000, right? We drop a bit here, which is oversold. Um, and the volume picked up today, right? You can see a lot of buyers coming into the market. The RSI is low, so there will be certain um, avenues to buy more. If I can look, yeah, we only just at the midway. So let's see what is happening on the 4 hour. So on the 4 hour, it's a kind of a like a V recovery, right? Let me zoom in here. So volume has hit. We have actually just crossed. Yeah. So, but it's still on the downtrend, slightly a bit up. Let's see. Let's see what happens. I haven't checked on BOLL, but I think it's something. Last that I saw on my phone was still it's a good time to buy to get in. So if you are looking to buy more, this is the best time to acquire more coins at a low price. And yeah, that's all I have for today.
And some of the new merchandise item been added to our shop. Those who are interested just can have a look. We have bought in a Bluetooth speaker with a wireless charging pad. I think you have to refresh. Yeah. and then the metallic Bitcoin mug with a gold and silver color.
Yep. So just let us know in this in you can drop us an email if you have certain designs you have in mind. Let's move over to the questions, Manish. Let's see what's happening
Yeah, I
here.
think Loon is asking something. The bounce caused a lot of short squeeze liquidation.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I agree to 28K. Let's see. I think
yeah,
couple of more days. It'll be too early to guess now, but I think yeah, Loon is right.
yeah. Looking at this, we always try to keep a view slightly a bit out. Just looking at the support lines. 28. Don't know yet. Let's see. We will know most likely after Sunday. Let's see what happens of the futures for Bitcoin. We had a bounce, right? We had a bounce. Yeah. Okay. Yes, Dave. Dave is here. Yes, Dave. I'm actually curious. How did Loon? How did you say that you will not go below 28K? Any indicators used or
Loon, you want to share your thought in comment?
yeah? Let me just see. Yeah, the bounce caused a lot of short squeeze liquidation. Yeah, that's of course. I mean, that's the game that everybody is playing. No, they hedge against the Bitcoin to fall, and they propagate the news. I mean, that's the manipulation, right? Using the
Yeah,
news to drive the price in the direction that you want.
yeah.
Too many whales buying at 30K. Yeah, of course, it's a great pickup. I think Michael Saylor just raised his money. He's probably happy to he's I think he's number one now in terms of owning the largest pool amount of Bitcoin, and he's still looking to buy more. Adam Koo is going crazy that crypto is going to hell. Yeah, I mean, it's uh everybody likes to preach the bears, right? The bears make money, the bulls make money, but the pigs get slaughtered. So I think we make money in the bulls. For us, we are more bullish, myself and Manish. But
Mm.
maybe in the next cycle, we will be preparing for the bear market where we can stomach a bit lower in terms of dollar cost average using automation. Adam Koo, I can't really say much about him. I did read his book. He had a book many years ago with I forgot what's the other guy's name. They were doing trading, I think option trading. Uh, but I mean, anybody can just make statements, and if the market goes in their favor, they will just take that snippet and say, "I told you so." But I'm always skeptical because I would like to know what is the methodology behind. So I can't really give any comments on Adam Koo. You can see a lot of short positions closing off. Yeah, Loon. That's it's all gearing up towards the what's this 25th, right?
Mm.
So so let's see, after Sunday we have certain clarity where is this going, because as you can see, the from a day perspective, right, 1 day perspective, it's like bouncing, it's just
Mm.
bouncing up and down, it's not going to give you. And I wish I had I'm able to show you guys on the mobile platform. If you actually watch one of the previous videos that I did on the Binance, just hit that. Let me just see if I can just load this up.
Yeah, the EMA sessions, right?
Not
You
the
talked about the.
BO Bollinger portion.
Yep.
BOLL. Yeah, so the BOLL currently now, guys, is going to hit the yellow. If you watch that video, and the price target for this is 36,000. So 36,000 is the price to sell. If you are doing trading, that's the time you sell. The time to buy was actually at 28,805. So that we actually went down kind of over sold, and that's when the buyers came in and then started to buy the entire thing and push the prices up and liquidated. As what Loon said correctly, they liquidated the
But I don't think so. We have hit a 28K yet. Correct, right?
no, we
We,
hit. Yeah,
We
it
hit
was
already 28.
no, the 28K was a very was a split second.
Oh,
Because when it triggers all the stop loss, it just went through. But the buyers came in and either the it's a trigger mechanism to buy in as the sellers.
buying as a, yeah.
Yeah. So you get a very nice candle line down on a 4 hours chart. But on the day chart, the price is 41,000, guys. So when you look from a day perspective using the BOLL, the price on the day is 40,000 that we are supposed to hit. And on a 4 hours chart, normally you sell off at a 36,000 uh
Mhm.
when you reach the Bitcoin price. But we don't trade. I mean, for us, mostly is we are acquiring. So most of the time we are holding. And like I mentioned, 50% goes to Bitcoin. Remaining 40% goes to Solana, VET, Ethereum,
Mm.
XRP,
Hmm.
Polkadot, BNB,
Cardano.
Cardano. Yeah. So these are the majorities you may want to split based on your understanding, and as well as do you see a future looking at the team structure. And then the other 10% goes to our favorite, which is Dogecoin and
Mm.
meme. That's what Loon has corrected us.
I think one day we should cover about the portfolios, how to balance our portfolio with the different kind of coins.
Yeah. Loon is saying dollar cost average. Yeah, Loon. So we have dollar cost average. We have mining. We do mining myself and Manish that do in the night. And then at some an example, we mine Shiba coins, right? Because at some point we are just hoping that Shiba becomes like Dodge or they challenge each other, whichever way doesn't matter. There's this element of hope, right? But we are just going for multiplier effect. Unless you have deep pockets, then buy like Michael Saylor if you can raise money, capital, then get Bitcoin. That's a safe bet. And for VET, because we are not mining VET and we own VET, we actually put that for staking, as what Manish covered yesterday.
Yep.
So make use of the coins. Don't let it sit. They must constantly grow, either by acquiring through mining or having them stake and receiving coins back in return.
And I'm also looking for a recommendation for cloud mining provider. If you guys come across, do let us know in a comment section, because I'm looking for a cloud mining provider.
Yeah, I think Manish is trying to explore a cheaper alternative so that we don't use our machines to do the mining. I mean,
Mm.
but we want to actually tap on the cloud, something like Amazon, and then have that mine. It's a good opportunity, guys. I mean, for those who are thinking about mining, good time to get in. I mean, we can't fight China, who is acquiring 65% of all the
Mm.
minings, but currently now, due to the current drop in the Bitcoin, was because they are being extradited out of the country. And like what Loon said in Saturday, which makes sense to me, is that money follows talents, and the talents bring their technology with them. They're going to Miami, so stay tuned, because I know that come August, come November, we start to see the bull run. The miners will be there, Taproot will be in. By that time, entrepreneurs would have already set up a 90 days plan for El Salvador, using some greenhouse technology, and most likely you will have another tweet by Elon Musk to help the two people that is close to him, BlackRock and the lady Kathy from arts research, and maybe his friend Michael Saylor. I'm not too sure whether they are really close, but they have debates on a lot of things, and that will actually just boost the price up. And what is expected is about 80,000 to $100,000 by
Yeah.
end of the year. So maybe we can have a nice Christmas. Let's see how that
Yeah,
goes.
they've mentioned portfolio good to discuss about. Yes, we do agree. We probably come up with one session for the portfolios, and we are also planning to come up with some session on automation and AI bots for trading.
Yeah,
Probably a week, the entire week, we will discuss about that.
yeah,
Different features, different strategies,
right.
different
Because
plans.
the whole
Mm.
idea, guys, is not to really put in your whole entire life savings into the crypto. It's about diversifying, right? Like we always talk about, from a macro level, you should be looking at goals. You should be looking at dollars. Dollars definitely, I know, is dying, but it becomes king when the dollar drops, and you still need dollars to go and buy into those things. And certain companies that produce cash flow, and then there's this portion of their percentage that, when you dive into it, becomes a 50% Bitcoin and 40% media cap coins, and the last, of course, is if you want to buy Shiba, all the meme coins that you like. So that is something. We will bring someone on, most likely in the next 2 Saturdays. Someone, we have a few people that we have met, uh, who approach us on the crypto space, mostly from the banking cost point of view. Manish and myself met someone yesterday who was a genius. To me, he's like the Apple, Steve Wozniak, right, from Apple. So he showed us the actual blockchain technology. I hope that I can actually get that pictorial infrastructure to actually share. I mean, I'll do my best. It's a really complex. Maybe someone like Manish would probably understand it better than me, but super complex. And I realized why. In a recent article, a billionaire actually said that he's now finally convinced of blockchain, and
Mm.
we got to see that yesterday through the eyes of someone who's been in the space for 15 years. And another guy who I think a best friend of mine introduced recently also came to the table. There was a really nice discussion from a investment standpoint. These are some of the brightest mind here in Singapore, guys, and I'm quite happy that we have access. And I was sharing with them that we have this channel. So, guys, thanks for your support, because we will bring them on, and we want to actually be an educational channel, and get you guys financially equipped so that we can make money together. Yep.
Yep.
Heard about the ape army. I've been seeing that. I don't know whether I pronounce it correctly, Loon. Is that the one for Shiba? Because I know Shiba has 500,000 people. Ape army. Let's see what is ape army. Let me just check that. So it's good to go to Google. See ape army. Oh, it's the one for AMC. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, this is the guys that actually, and the funny thing, I can show that I have proof. In 2020, I bought AMC for less than $2, and today's trading price is. Let's see what's going on with AMC. I think
Probably we'll
AMC.
ask Loon to cover also in detail
Yeah,
when
in
it
our
comes
next.
in the
Yeah,
show.
we can do that.
Mm.
57, guys. My God, wow! Look at this, man. Let's look 1 year ago. Let's see what happened to 1 year ago. 1 year ago, when I bought into this was sometime in February 2020. I bought here. How much was this? Oh, way beyond. I have to go 5 years. Nevertheless, my God, look at that. This happened in, yeah, May 5th, May 17. This, wow, nice growth, man. This is what we are looking at. It's about maybe 4x. 4x. So for every $12 you put, you can make about $60. Interesting, Loon. Let's see whether they are going to do something, because I think I read in a separate news which I didn't cover today that this group actually took on and diluted a bank, if I'm not mistaken, a hedge fund. Yes, Loon, you're right. Correct. It's a hedge fund. Correct. So, yeah, I think it's the other YouTube video you sent me. Interesting. I love that because it shows community coming together and understanding the mechanics of how institutions has been manipulating the market, right? Paying media to spread FUD in the market dumps, and they benefits through shorting the stock. So in order to reverse engineer, a community comes together, buy and acquire as many stocks as they can, and force the hedge fund to buy back the stocks.
Mm.
And when they do that, they get liquidated, and they get bankrupt. And this itself is true power, and it really shows how a group of people coming together can change the game. Is amazing. I love this strategy, and I think we will start to see more of this. So whether institutions can get the US policymakers to put certain mechanism in place to ensure that retailers like us cannot bring down institutions or corporate companies. I don't know. That's yet to be seen. So Dave is asking, can we get somewhat confirmation the dip would be over? Dave, we can't at this point of time. When I look at I mean, we can be optimistic looking at this, but again, if you look at the charts here, right? volume didn't hit a certain high. Look at this volume itself.
Mm.
Very high volume, very strong RSI. That means the strength of this brought down, the sell. But today, even if we went up a bit, we are not even halfway there. This is on a 1 day timeline, right? So yeah, I don't see us actually. It's more like a bounce, just bouncing up and down. So let's see. Yeah, that's what happened as short squeeze. Yeah, Loon, you're right. Dave, yeah. So let's see what happens after Sunday. To make a kind of informed decision on where to
Mm.
go. But nevertheless, the market is still low. And it's still a good time to acquire. So
Yeah, you can. I think we can still go and acquire some of them. It's not the time yet on, so shouldn't be any problem.
yeah, so that's what we are doing. So I guess that's all we have for today. Thanks for joining us, guys. It's always been amazing talking to you
Yeah.
folks. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same channel. Manish.
Yep. And if you have any further questions, please let us know.